Hi, Donna Dixon. Hi, Cheryl. Yes, I guess. Show you that. Amanda. Hi, Sandra. That Derek called in. Who's that one? And Cheryl says, hi, Sandra and Katie Patootie. Look at me on, look at my arm. Hit my arm on the iron. Hi, Darlene. Well, I just hit the top, the top of it. But it was a little bit on the sore side. Cheryl says, wish I'd keep my hands on Cutie Patootie. Yes, the lady's a cute girl. Cute little girl.
Hello,
Hi.
how you doing?
All right. Yes. I
How's
hit my arm with iron.
oh
Nice little,
no.
you can't
Oh,
hard to see it, but
I
I
can
touched
yeah.
the top of it, but must have went down.
How? How's Gordo doing?
Yeah, the same.
The same.
He got a shot. And that's it. See you next week. I
So
suppose
is
another
it
shot, I suppose.
yes, I'm thinking a weekly thing.
Cheryl says, did you get your quilt done, class? Well, I got it trimmed and I got to put the sleeve on and the binding on and I'll be done with it. I don't know, label, but
I have to go to your channel. What in the world is this? Financial advisor?
Cheryl's saying,
No.
hi, Kathy.
Hi, I'll be right there. I'm looking for you. Did you send a thing in the well here you are, never mind. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Darlene. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Charlotte. It's good to see you, ladies. Are you okay?
Be back. I gotta put some dry eye drops in.
Okay, I know that feeling.
I forgot to do it when I was taking work well.
Okay, I'm going to work on some hexies. Starting to get back into the groove of the hexies. So, I'm gonna make some white ones. Got a couple here already. Uh, 4. I thought I had 5. Mhm. And then my needle minder. Okay. Whoa. Okay, is everyone giving Gladys a thumbs up, please? Pretty please. Okay, I need some mm, I knew I had another one that I did. There's 5. Mhm. And okay, needle minder, needle, thread, and I can get started. I cut a bunch of the white yesterday, so put my scissors away. Okay, that goes over there. A little bit closer, maybe. Nope, I thought it went in. Yeah. Okay, Cheryl says, at least the wrestling quilting part is done. Yeah. And Cheryl, hi, Charlotte. And Charlotte, hi, everyone. And Love and Grammy's Creations, Linda. Hello, everyone. Glad to finally catch you live. Well, glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Gladys will be right back. She had to go tend to her dry eyes. Let's see here. Okay, good. It's a knot. No matter how old he gets, he'll always be mommy's baby. Right, Mom? Yep. Mama. Okay, if you want me to see him, let me see him before I start. Mhm. Remember, don't go over 10, okay? 10. Hey, Chase.
When anything's happening, I gotta take pictures of Dick, my supernatural anniversary, Thomas's birthday, and then Eeyore and I.
Have fun. Say hi to the ladies. We have a whole different group of ladies here now. Say hello. Yeah. This is Chase.
Some of the people that might not know.
Yep.
I like that one. Love and Grammy's creations.
My sweet baby boy,
Who's 6?
who's 6. Yeah, he just turned 6 the other day. Aren't you a sweetheart? Get the loving out of the way. Your eyes doing better now?
I went in the bathroom and ran some water over my arm, cold water. And
Do
when
you
I
have
was used the bathroom, I sit there. I was like, oh, I had a bruise on my thumb.
do you have any medicine you can put on that burned? She burned her arm with iron. Do you have any medicine you can put on the burn?
I got
No?
some Neosporin in there I could use.
Yeah.
Did you put ice on it?
Did you put ice on it?
No, I just ran it underneath the cold water faucet. Quit! I'm not doing anything for you.
Look, Chase. Look, Maya. Look, no, you're looking the wrong way. Look. Right there. Look, there's Maya.
Hey,
See her?
Charlotte.
Mwah.
Oh.
Hi, Linda. S.
Hey, Lonnie, you made it. We have Lovin' Grammy's Creations, Linda. I knew she's new.
That's who I pointed out.
A
I wanted
beautiful
to
kitty. Which one? Mine's in the window over there. Her name is Maya. Hi, Lana.
Mine took off.
the quilting
He
slash
said,
cat
how's
bed.
that for flying?
My God, I can't believe it. I know there was no traffic, huh?
The wind probably pushed her all the way home.
Uh,
Oh. Mine says upside down with the one year.
Chase went to the store. Dave went to the store.
Chase went to the store.
Oh
Where
my
did
God.
Chase go?
That would be a trick, wouldn't it?
Oh, why did you already
What about our time pictures on?
Oh, I like that. He went to the store.
Okay, I made a mistake. Let's calm down. Sheesh.
Feels like I need a good cleaning when I get done.
Okay, so I was blowing all over the road, had a great push going there, had to fight wind coming back. Probably using up all your gas too. Huh?
Up against the wind.
Yeah.
I do that when I, which is the top, which is the bottom, but I'm just gonna put a sleeve on.
It's gonna rain.
Little spot right there. The wind doesn't get him. Rain doesn't get him. I got my protective spot.
I don't think it makes much difference in this cold.
You're working so hard on that, Gladys.
Plants love direct light. It's the sun.
Okay.
Or natural light. Indirect light is inside. You know, I've learned a lot about my plants. Plant lingo.
A lot more than I know. Okay, Patty says, hello, Gladys. And then hi, Kathy and Roomies. Well, hello, Patty. It's good to see you
Patty.
again.
They're holding on for a long time.
Yep, they are. I was working on my Hexies, my endless project, and Gladys is working on her quilt. I know.
You're thousands of Texas.
Sandra, be right back. Diaper change time. Okay. Alana, wind is coming out, out the northwest. It's 42 degrees now with wind chill 35. I didn't stay out for long. Patty says hi to Terry. I say hi to Terry.
Terry.
And then I picked up Mama her favorite bagel burgers. Bagel burger, yeah, before I left Sand Springs. Terry says hi to.
Are those good burgers?
Personally, I think the best burgers I've ever eaten is In-N-Out. But I do like McDonald's Big Macs. Love Big Mac.
Oh, the little Mac?
The Little Mac. No, Jen, the Big Mac.
No.
Can't go anywhere with the wrong foot on.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see here. Lana said hi to Patty and Terry, and Terry says hi, Lana. And then she also says, Gladys, how is the boy?
The same. He's eating, he's drinking, I took him out at 3 o'clock and he was pooping. So
Well, that's good.
yeah.
I'm glad to
I
hear
got
that.
a shot this week and that said come back next week. Said see you next week.
That's what I was going to say. Is this going to be an every week thing or?
I don't know. He didn't say anything more. Very busy in there today.
Okay.
Let's see if I can switch
I'm going to cut
cameras.
this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need one more.
Yeah, from Brahms Burgers.
Okay. Lana's stupid autocorrect. Patty, I'm still dealing with my neighbor. I feel so bad for her. She's moving and can't take everything with her. She's moving out of state, and the moving van isn't the big one that she needs. So is she going to leave everything behind for you, or what is she going to do, Patty? And Terry, that is very good, Gladys, as long as all is functioning and his back heals. Yes,
He's
definitely.
still babying, picking up and taking him over to the food bowl. I don't want him to walk that far.
Well, that's what the doctor said. And then Lana says, I swear stress is out to get us. And then Patty, she has a hoard of crafting stuff. You name it, she has it. Oh boy, wouldn't that be nice, Patty?
Well, Drag. Is a drag.
Oh, I forgot to put the note in here.
I got home from the vet and he peed all over the floor
Oh no.
on the rug that was off by his food bowl. And so I had a little mess to clean up.
Maybe the vet makes him nervous.
Well, I took him outside before I went, but he didn't know that. So,
Terry, that is good, Gladys. Walk as little as possible. Been there with Sebastian. You don't mind me calling him Sebastian, do you, Terry?
it's actually a mess.
Well,
And when I take him outside, I put his um, harness on. Little stable.
okay. So long as you're not angry with me, because okay. Thank you, Terry. Oh man. Okay, come down a little bit. Maybe like this. Sometimes it's hard to get this for it to cooperate to do it in the hexes, you know.
Here says, don't love it. And Linda says, take it off her hands, that craft stuff.
Exactly. I have some that a friend of mine's mom had. Tea towels, things like that. That you embroider. I just have too much stuff. I want to see some. Jen, can I show you the picture I did, or the project I did earlier, and see if you can find the mistake? Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay, Sandra's back. Welcome back. Okay, you want to see? I'll show you guys. 1 second. But you don't have the book, Sandra.
That doesn't mean no book.
That's true.
The book.
Okay, I'll show you before I put that flower together. Okay.
You're not thinking Marcus.
Uh, okay, so here's the book. Gosh, they're all falling. So what's going on? Okay, so here's the book. Here's the
Patty says about her paper lock flyer embroidery machine, circuit, joy, circuit, and accessories to all the above. 3 weeks later, she also bought another circuit and had a heat press and accessories. Why?
Sandra has to make 200 white hexes. Yeah. All right, so here's the book. All right. Here's the hexes, Sandra. Of the hexes. God. Here's the mitten. All right. Now, here's my mitten. Okay, here's mine. Can you find the mistake? Or can you see the there? Can you find the mistake? Okay, mine and the book.
Yeah, Linda said I should have waited till she wrote.
Yeah. And the book. She got it. Which red part? Top or bottom?
That part upside down, Sandra said.
Yeah, I'm asking her which one. Top or bottom? Can you eat first? Well, it's just this one? You are correct. You got it, Sandra. Thank you. I will fix it. I just later. Okay, Jen's going to eat before she tries to find a mistake. So, not doing good. She's kind of nauseous. Okay. Patty says, I bought her stuff to help her get the right size moving van. When she bought another circuit, I realized she might be a hoarder and can't help it. Lana, zipping mouth shut. Good idea. Uh,
Zipping her mouth shut.
yep. I very nicely said good idea. Lana, you are so funny, said Patty.
You could just unzip it first on this on here.
Very nice.
Okay, what do I want in the middle? Oh, I think I'll put a white and then go around and make another flower. Whoops, I just pulled it right through. Ouch. Lauren's laughing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, right now I'm making one of 1,000 white ones I have to make. Yeah, maybe 2,000. Have you seen the book that has this pattern in it? The Grandma's Flower Garden? You know, the one where you found it in the first place? Lana, I might be laughing, but I'm not saying a word. You can talk. Only 7 survive.
Of course, I thought maybe that was going to happen. Ran out of bobbin thread.
Oh no. I still hate when that happens. I really do. Okay, here's the first one. Not period, one period, word period, even though that's 3 words, period. It's part of the pattern. I know. I don't know.
That's 3 words.
Yep. Okay. Well, I mean, sure. Yes. No. If anybody can do it, I can do it. Or if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's my philosophy on the hexies. Is your arm hurting?
My arm hurting. It's all
Yeah.
red.
Why don't you go put some Neosporin on it? And then a Band-Aid. So germs and stuff can't get on it. Because my other alternative is you won't like it. So what they did for me one time when I was cooking on the grill at Jack and my hand slipped off the spatula and my fingers went on the right there where the hamburger mess was and pancakes and everything and stuck to the grill. They had to get it off with the spatula. And so then one of the guys, Adon, he went and got, he goes, this is what we do in Mexico for burns. He went and got syrup, lemon juice, and jalapeno juice and put it in the microwave and warmed it up. And he said, stick your fingers in that. I go, are you crazy? And I did, and I could feel it taking the burn away, and it never came back. So it works. Right.
I'm letting you out, Gordo.
Okay. Let's type selfie. Anybody with a channel, please type selfie. A content creator, sorry, please type selfie so that your channel will come up.
It's oil, but I chucked the burn in and cold water over it. I did that. It's like,
Okay, we'll see how long the cold water lasts. Okay, here's my Mickey ears. Aren't they cute? Little Mickey Mouse.
Oh, yeah, really cool.
What?
When I make Mickey ears on pancakes on my side.
When you make Mickey ears on your pancakes, what? Yeah. Okay, there's Terry's channel for those of you that are not subscribed to Terry. She is awesome. She does bags and she does restores old machines. You know, like she likes doing the what's that called?
featherweights.
Featherweight. Thank you. She loves doing the featherweights, but she's done other machines also. And she does some quilting. She is awesome. Awesomely awesome, Terry. So please go over there and subscribe if you have not subscribed to her channel. You will not be disappointed. It doesn't hurt anything to subscribe. It's free. It is free. Oh yeah. Free, the Jonathan Lawson feud. I mean what? 646?
I'm going back up.
Yeah.
I'm going back up.
You are? Yeah. Do you think Valentine's dead? Gonna be dead? I hope not. Hope he jumps in the water and gets away. Okay, that's another one. All right. Hi, Susan. You're welcome, Terry. You're welcome. Hi, Susan. Susan, you're out there. She says hi, Gladys and Kathy. Donna, don't forget thumbs up. Got 15 here and only 13. Lana, well, 14 here now. Thank you all for giving. Yes, thank you so, so much for your thumbs up and for coming over and supporting Gladys. That really means a lot to any content creator if you come over and you support them. Um, we try to do the best we can on our channel for you, on our lives and everything. Yep.
I go see what Gordo wants. He's
Okay.
whining and
Okay. Okay, back to 15. And then she says, Lana says, hey, Susan. Okay. All right. I love, love, love doing hexies, but the needle eventually gets to me because I have to push in and I don't have the symbol. But I go as far as I can. Okay. And then sometimes I get the fabric kind of tight. I think this might be a couple of them I did. Because I can't get the needle to go through it. There we go. How much milk do we have? Oh, can I have some? Because you know Dad's going to buy some. Yeah. Susan, hi Lana. Got the needle threader and it is too big for my small between hand quilting. Ooh, I wonder if it would work for me, Susan. You know my fingers are fat.
Right. Well, look at your fingers and look at Denise.
Thank you. There's an exception to it. That's the only place I can put it. What's what?
What do you got over there? Bring it over
That's
here.
tea.
I know, bring it over here.
I'll put the milk here.
That was a major accident we didn't have.
All right, I got it.
I think you know how pissed Dad would be.
Lana, what? You got the little hummingbird one? Okay.
You said what?
Uh-huh.
You reminded me of Oliver.
Oliver. Oliver. Oh, Oliver. God, some of it will let me do it and others does not.
I can't believe it.
I know. Last night we finished season 2 of This Is Us with Justin Hartley and Milo Ventimiglia and Sterling K. Brown and Chrissy something, I don't know. Anyway, we finished that and I really liked it. Okay, Charlotte, have a great day. Yeah, I was really surprised on how good it was. Okay, it works in my size 20 between, which are tiny. And Laura, Hi, Gladys, Kathy, and everyone. I finally have a minute to sit down today and just saw that you were live. Hi, Laura. Busy day. Welcome, welcome. And she says, hi, Susan and Lana. Why does it work in mine and not yours? What size needles are you using, hon? Yeah, what are we talking about? Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is us. It's really a trippy show, but I like it. I recommend it. Hi, Lana. Hi, Laura. Okay. I think this is about it for this thread. Getting kind of small. I need to tie it off. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have two more to do. Number 4, around my flower. Okay. Thread. Oh, this must be the needle that came off that I lost the other day. Somebody found it. Okay. All right. Susan says these are number 12 betweens. Roxanne brand. Sandra, I purchased a hummingbird one 7 years ago because it is cute. Lana, I used 20, which are smaller than 12. That's strange. And Laura, I had to take my dad to the seniors dinner. Then I stopped by my Joann's to thank the manager at the Viking Sewing Gallery. She found a serger for me that I've been looking at. Lana, do you have the invisible thread, Susan? Oh man, I thought it went in. And then Laura, I didn't buy anything from Joann's, but the Viking store inside of Joann's had 60% off everything, including machines. Did you get anything? What? Hi.
About March Madness basketball.
Oh,
It's a thing I do every year on CBS. Really
okay.
But you know.
Yeah, last night when I got done going to the bathroom and I came back and got in bed, I hit my arm a certain way, started bleeding. Yep,
Okay, now.
I got your dad. Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Hmm? Oh, all right. Here's my picture that I did. Whoa. Okay, it goes like this. It's a heart. See the heart?
I see the heart.
Okay. Now, I want you to find the mistake. Here's the picture.
No reference.
Uh-huh. Look at this one right here.
This one?
Let's see. I miss.
You didn't miss much. Okay, so then Terry
Hi,
says,
Laura.
Laura, wow, amazing. Happy for you. And Susan, you're up. No, I don't want to use either Americana brand hand quilting thread, Gutermann, or YII hand quilting thread. I think that's what it is, or Y11, I don't know. Okay, so continuing on would be this way. Is Gordon okay now?
Let's come outside, but you didn't do anything. Ornamenting two pieces of his food. Now is it?
Last of the
Measure
big time eaters, right?
medications, probably.
Okay, so Lana says, just doesn't make sense to me, Susan. Yeah, he's eating and drinking and everything, Jen. He's going to the bathroom. Yeah.
What?
Where? What's wrong with it?
The parts here are down here and you have them up here.
Yep, that's it. Jen got it. My mistake. Unless anybody has a view of that, I don't think they're going to notice it, you know?
That's terrible.
No.
The rest of it, he's spot on.
Mhm.
That's it, huh?
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't be terribly hard on yourself.
I just wanted to throw it out the window, but that's okay.
With my 64?
Yeah, with your 64.
I don't know how to take it
I
though.
was thinking.
Okay, Laura. Kathy, I kind of broke the bank. I stocked up on needles, stabilizer, and anything else that I thought I'd need in the future. I do machine embroidery and quilting. I got one of every thread they had. Good for you. Sandra, way to go, Jen. She said, thank you, Sandra. Yeah, I heard her. How many times did you look at that before you got it, Jen? A lot? Not really. I don't suppose your dad's going to get the girls carrots. Okay, Lana, zipping mouth shut again. Laura, to Terry. Hi there. Yes, March is always a difficult month for me. Tomorrow will mark 3 years since my mom passed. I'm using retail therapy to get through. Good for you. You know, whatever. Whatever helps. Come on. This is like cross stitch. Well, let's do this. Hi, Dorland. Hello, hello, welcome. Terry, Laura, I understand. February is my brutal month, and now April is. I am very sorry, Laura. Absolutely. Sorry. Sorry. I lost my mom 34 years ago, but I still know how it feels. You never get over it. You never do. It's always there.
Can't finish off the carrots. Fry tomorrow.
So I said, you think your dad will get more?
I got it.
Can I have some napkins?
Can't see it.
I know.
Get it when I write down my golden brown.
It-
I didn't, you can't see.
Mhm.
You thought I would hold the box. That's how much good I done it.
Okay, there's 5. It's the last one.
Patty.
Wow. You want yummies, huh, Chase? Okay, Laura, I'm to Terry. I'm sorry you're going through a lot too. Most days I'm fine, but sometimes the grief comes in waves. And then she says, "Thank you, everyone." Laura does, and Cheryl giving her hearts and hugs.
You know my dad who really seems unaffected that he's lost both parents?
Tell you what?
But he's lost both his parents.
Yeah.
He really does.
You know how much I miss my mom, my dad. Yep. Oh, Sandra, losing a loved one is always hard. My mom passed 22 years ago in March. Yes, my mom was 4 years ago. Well, it'd be 34 in September. So I guess I should say 33. I can't believe it. I was 32 when she passed. Mm-hmm. You sure have. Um, Laura, I haven't been able to see since December due to recovering from my injury. I've decided tomorrow I'm going to sit and my machine. I don't care if I just get one stitch in. I'm going to sew for mom. Aw. Terry, I keep thinking of my mom and I sew on these vintage machines. I think of her life as a kid. Mom will be gone 20 years this year. I can still feel her touch and hear her say my name. I'm the same way, Terry. Susan, even now after 43 years, I still miss and cry over my grandmother's death and my dad's in 2009. Laura to Sandra, time is strange. Sometimes it feels like forever ago, but then it's like yesterday. Absolutely. I can still remember my mom talking to me, the conversations we had, her hugging me, things like that I can remember. Like it was yesterday. Her voice is still very, very fresh in my mind, even though it's been 33 years. Huh? Why? I can't see that.
You have heard her say.
Okay. Got everything but the string. Okay. Here's one of the flowers. Okay. Now, I need something heavy. Here we go. Okay. And now I have to do more. Oops. Okay. Laura says, so Terry, hugs. And Susan, you're out at hug. Hearts. Sandra, Laura, yes, my youngest grandson didn't get to know her, but he looks at the pictures. Terry, my parents died one after the other. I think it was,
I think I'm sewing this on the wrong side, but that's all right. Stitch it down the other side.
there you go. I think it was such a shock that I haven't finished grieving correctly. That's possible, Terry. You know, sometimes, things like that, they do happen. I've seen where it happened on different true life programs like Unsolved Mysteries and things like that. So that's very possible, Terry. Very, very possible. It's not such as it is. It'll work, I think. Jen, please. Okay, Susan says, thank you, Laura. I think the memories are with me because of Donna Jordan's recent death. Could be, Susan. Terry, my sister and I would say, Mom's not dead. She's in on vacation in Europe. Now my sister is gone too. Sucks. Oh, Terry, you're gonna make me cry. I'm so, so sorry. And then Laura, Terry, I understand 100%. My brother died at 17. That was 31 years ago. I had to be strong for my parents. It took me a long time to process it and what it meant to be. I'm so sorry he died so young. I'm sorry. I lost my mom to cancer, breast cancer. And then both my aunts, both her sister, I lost them to breast cancer also. And then in the middle of all that, my grandma died. So I truly was left alone. Well, I had my dad, but I could talk to him, but there's things that you can't talk to your dad about that you want your mom there, you know? Um, and then Laura, at Susan, I think Donna's passing has it more on my mind than ever. Yes. Yes, it was a tragedy. Okay, is everybody remembering to give a thumbs up, please? Okay, we got 16 watching and 16 thumbs up. Awesome. That's what I like to see. Take it easy with this cardboard here. Um, Laura, I always thumbs up in my way in. I don't want to forget to do it. Yep, that's me. Sandra, Gladys, hand sewing the final step of binding. Lana, I need a nap. Fire alerts woke me at 4. Yep.
I think I was stitching this on the wrong side, but that's all right. I forgot which direction I was supposed to go with it, so I sewed it on the back of my machine. I'll just have to slip stitch it down in the front. Nobody will see my stitches anyway.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to look super close. So, did you get me the potato chips? What did you get? Dave, those are my treat. Now I have nothing to eat. Oh, okay, now I can, yeah. Did you spend all of it?
So this is oh no was.
Oh, I just pulled that out.
That's because I forgot.
Um, Wait a minute. I'm falling asleep, says Lana. And then Susan, my mother's death hit me harder than I expected back in 2016, as she had been so neglectful of both my sister and I all our lives. Which quilt is that, Gladys? Oh no, Gladys, says Sandra and Terry. Terry, can I have a chip? You sure can. And Sandra, match the color. It shouldn't show as much.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Sure. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay, just making sure. Patty wants two chips. I will share. I promise. They are Lay's barbecue potato chips.
Just watching Bluey.
Oh, Bluey. Yeah, Dee's watching Bluey. I like Bluey. A cute cartoon. Yeah, must be the reruns, huh? Or the ones that Sandra taped a long time ago, recorded. How many waters did you buy? Good. Okay. One, the wrong side. Okay, let's hold this down. Okay, Laura, Susan, I understand that I was definitely more of a parent figure to her than she was to me. From about the age of 8, she had a lot of issues when I was growing up. Patty, thanks, Kathy. I just bought a big box of movie theater popcorn. Yum, that sounds good too. Susan, I found more needles. Maybe I can get those shredded. LOL. You can, Susan. Any mail, Dave? Wow. Let's see. Cheryl, you can do it, Susan. We're cheering you on. Laura, my dad would ask me to make sure she wasn't drinking during the day and to take care of my siblings. I did it. I didn't know that things should have been different and she should have been the mom. Yeah, a lot of kids take on that responsibility and they don't know, which is sad. Gotta thread this again. Oops. Wait. It's backwards. There it goes like that. Came out again. That's too little. Never mind. Okay, let's get a new thread. That one's just way too small to work with, right? Susan, my mother had multiple mental illnesses, so bringing friends home was never a good thing. And Laura, I know that my parents did the best they could with the tools they had at the time, but I have always been the parent to them. My mom was an excellent parent, but my stepdad was a rapist. He raped my sister and her friend. Laura, Susan, that must have been difficult. What with all of my mom's issues, I loved her very much. Yeah, I love my mom too. She was only 55. She had just turned 55 10 days before. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, it was, they were 14 years old when it happened. Her friend came to spend the summer with us. Tracy was her name. And yeah. Me too. Okay. My mom was 6 days shy of her 81st birthday, Laura says. She lived a long life. My grandma was almost 82, almost. Well, my grandma didn't come around too much when we were younger, and so my sister and I, we would get on the bus and say we were going to the mall or something like that, and we'd go to grandma's and spend the day with her. My mom never knew. If she knew that we were doing that, she would never have allowed us to go. So that's why we had to sneak it. Susan, I had the father of a couple of kids try to rape me, and mother blamed me for it when I was 13. Oh my gosh, Susan. That's terrible, says Laura. Yeah. Well, I can't imagine what he tried it with me when I was 12. And I said, "You ever touch me again?" Nothing happened. I'm going to tell mom. And so he never did it with me after that. So, the way that the short shorts and the halter tops and all that, 70s, right? He blamed it on that. Yeah, well, um, Susan, I never babysat for that man again and told my friends to never do it either. Good for you. And then, Laura, my mom's mom, my grandma basically raised. Yeah, somebody had to step in, right? I get that. And so when Jen was born and started growing up, I never allowed her near him. Never. And then my sister told my little brother, which was his real dad, what happened. And so he never allowed his daughter near him. And then my sister's daughter never went near him. So, okay, we're at the right. Thought I was at the end. Got this one to do. Okay, now got this and this. Okay, and Terry says so he never went to jail. I don't understand. No, he didn't. He was supposed to get a year of psychiatric, see a psychiatrist, and that never happened either. We just were never in the room alone with him ever again. And my mom, well, you can imagine what my mom didn't do ever again when she found out. That was one of the hardest things was to tell my mom. Um, my sister had to tell her, and because it's a long story, but there was a cop that gave my sister a week to tell her, and if she didn't tell her in that week, she was going to tell her. So um, we sat down one night, and my dad, I think he was umpiring a game or something, but we told my mom. Man, she started crying. She cried really, really hard, and said she was so sorry. And what are you sorry for, Mom? You didn't do it. She goes, no, but I married it. Blankety blank blank. But I don't ever remember him seeing anybody for it. Okay. Yeah, now I need another one. Okay, so kind of. Okay. I like this piece. It's bigger. No, it's not straight. Tracy, hi. Did you get my message and all that? I unhid you. I'm so sorry. I accidentally hid it while I was busy sewing. I didn't do it on purpose. I am so sorry, Tracy. I feel so bad. Are you mad at me? I think she's mad at me, God. I feel so bad.
I mean, I'm just cleaning my machine after sewing all this.
Are you done?
But yeah,
Way to go, Gladys.
just to hand sew everything down.
Oh, nope, I didn't feel a thing. I had no idea, Kathy. I had to leave to put my car in the shop. Oh, okay. Then you're still there. I mean, I unhid you accidentally, but then I brought you back. Or no, I hid you accidentally, then I unhid you, so you should be okay.
Make up your mind.
Well,
Did
how I hid her. That's what I did. I hid you and then I unhid you.
which was it?
So you should be okay. Well, that could be why she didn't type in there, right?
Now she left.
Oh, makes sense now. Oh, and she told us she was going to do that too, and I forgot. Oh, I've come to a conclusion, you guys. I like doing hexies. They're fun. I like doing them better than I like doing yo-yos, and I like doing yo-yos. So you guys can imagine. You get started and all of a sudden, what? You went around the whole thing already? That need to. There's three. Okay, so another knot. Oh, I did. Let's see. Keep trying to. Okay, Terry. She'll be right back. Well, this one's giving me fits. It doesn't want to let me tie it in a knot. There we go. Okay, so I need the. Yep. Hmm.
Huh.
Okay. Now, I don't want it super tight up there. You better stay. Laura, you too, Laura. She said, have a great day, everyone. Thank you for the conversation, Laura. You have a great day too. We will see you later.
Yeah. Hi, Laura.
Dang it, it came out again. I think that's it. Okay. Okay, we're still trying to get Gladys to 300. She is 19 away. 19. Okay. 300 subscribers and still trying to get me to 650, and I'm 4 away. I have 646 last time I checked. So if you have not already subscribed to Gladys, please subscribe and give her a thumbs up. It doesn't hurt anything. Let's see, we have 12. Well, that's not bad. Okay. We have 12 watching and 17 thumbs up. So that's good. I know. I'm gonna drink it. Uh,
Just ordered some number 12 Roxanne big eye needles. For your hand stitching.
are those the one that you usually normally use, Susan? Can I have my tea? I can't quite reach it. Maybe if I stand, I can. I got it.
Wanted to
Never
make sure,
mind. Huh?
wanted to make sure the camera was working right.
Put my iron away from earlier. I think it's cool. Yep, it's cold. Oops. Now, put this, clean this up.
This is says given some size 12 betweens and gotten all used to them. So now the number 11 betweens seem to be too big.
I see.
What?
Maya.
Yeah, it's squawking at me. Always calls a baby of Dane right now. There she is.
Hi, Maya. Hi, baby. What you doing, cutie?
Don't take your calls in. Try to get up higher.
Yeah, I know that's what Chase does.
You're not up high enough.
I just push him by his little foot.
And Cheryl says, "Oh, so sweet."
Yeah. Okay.
He's one is loving Jeff.
Yeah, she goes, anything wrong with that, Mom? Need a reminder?
I'm sit here and love you for 20 minutes.
Could put this one in here. No, put this one. Do you? Over here.
I kissed your ear.
Yeah, Jay's talking to Chase. Ken's about ready to faint, that he's actually talking to him. We go like that.
Let's find out label.
No, like that.
Write something from the label.
Yeah.
Cool.
Seven. Seven. Put those. Thank you.
Yeah.
Threads everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Looks pretty comfy to me. Aw, how cute. Where's Chase? In the room?
Yeah, it's hanging out with his daddy. You know, hanging out with his daddy.
I just wanted to see him. I wanted to see him
Why? You saw him. You just had kisses.
3 hours ago.
We've gone too long. You're joining it. You're getting though. You can't. You can only go so long without those kisses.
Dave, you know you got a tail in the back of your head? Okay.
Yeah.
Maya.
It's cool.
Is she digging her claws in you?
No. Yeah, would that do you?
Aw.
Really down.
No. Is she gonna go?
Yes, you are. You can get down.
It's funny how they know not to, if there's room or not for them to jump.
Susan says, hi, Dave.
Susan said, "Hi, Dave. Can you take a couple of them over there on the table for me,
You
please?"
want one here or
Oh.
you just still
Oh,
doing that?
drink a minute. But I want two on the table, please.
I want this.
Thank you.
I want grandma.
I miss my water.
I want grandma.
We ran out of water. So
Southern California ran out of water.
they're going to run out of water in SoCal. My fear was that they were always going to put us on a water restriction out there because they already did it to Santa Barbara. And I thought that, that we were going to get it because California is so dry and they need water. But not here. We're good here. I always say. I want to put this ring on my middle finger, but I'm afraid that it'll get stuck.
Put it on and won't get it off.
Yes, that's my fear that it'll get stuck. See, look at that. This is my middle finger. Look how much room I have. But I'm
Yeah.
still afraid it'll get stuck. What's with the broom? You wish. Yeah, no,
Where's the blocks you're making?
There, you want to see my thumb?
Huh?
oh, God. Oh my gosh, that looks like one of mine sometimes, but not. How did you
Didn't
do
notice it
that?
till I went to the bathroom this afternoon. Didn't hurt or
Did it
anything.
hurt? Did it hurt when you
No,
tried to pull up your pants? No.
no,
So you don't know how you did it?
nope.
That's really like like some of mine have been. I don't know if they're probably healed up already, but yeah. Bring your arm all the way to the screen. Oh
See if there's
wow!
a, it's like
Yeah,
a
I
right
can
there.
see. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I wonder. It's probably going to blister.
I don't know. All I know is I touched the top, I hit the top of this iron. I was like, I'm like, ow.
Jerk back real quick, right?
I was trying to iron the binding, it was like the iron got in my way.
Hmm. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely an accident.
Yeah.
I've been burned a lot, like the tip on my finger and stuff, and that doesn't hurt. But when I did that, well, see, my fingers were down like this on the grill, right? And they had to take the spatula to get it off. And the whole time, my fingers were burning on the grill. I got scars from it somewhere. Oh, it's over here, my right one. I got scars from it. Yeah, that was painful.
Anybody in here? It's
Yeah, we have 9 people.
um, I'm
But I'm
sitting here
cleaned
now.
up.
I didn't get to sleep till after 1 o'clock last night.
You tired?
Yeah.
Worrying about Gordo?
No, I just couldn't get to sleep. I was probably too warm. I still have my electric blanket on my bed. I didn't have it on,
Right.
turned it on, sleeping underneath.
It's getting warmer at night for you.
Yeah.
Still pretty cool here.
I did turn the air conditioner on for a while yesterday.
Well, last night it was 32 here. So we're still pretty cold at the moment.
64 and windy.
Let's see. 64 and windy. Um, 54, cloudy, 80% chance of rain, and the winds are blowing 10 miles per hour.
Susan says,
Because,
"Yay, my QuiltCon t-shirt came."
yay. Okay, it starts at 7. The rain starts at 7, keeps on going, and up to 3 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, doesn't rain on Saturday or Tuesday. But hey, guys, it's going to be 71 on Tuesday. Go swimming, Jen. She ignored me. Jen, Jen, did you hear what I said? Yeah, I said go get in your bikini and go swimming. She's ignoring. She's good at ignoring me. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb. Welcome. I'm trying to get back to your channel, Gladys. What's going on here?
I don't know. I'm still here.
Yeah, I know. I kept trying to get back.
10
Cheryl
minutes
said
before.
hi. Cheryl said hi, Deb. Deb said hi, Cheryl.
I go get my oil changed in my car on Saturday and get the tires rotated.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that periodically, huh?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've had a car. I have not driven in about, I don't know, 5, 6 years. Wait, ooh, April,
Yeah.
April
Thanks,
20.
Sandra. She said bus is here almost the time.
Okay, Sandra, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? Um, 7 years. It'll be 7 years since I've driven. Dave said bye, Sandra. Tomorrow's UFO
Cheryl said,
day.
"Bye, Sandra. Hugs the cutie patootie."
Yeah, I like that name. Cutie patootie. I wish you could see this mess right here.
Well, I want to see that mess.
I don't know. I don't know. Does Alana get pizza every day?
Probably.
You know, I would get sick of it, but then again, I'm not a kid.
Not leaving quite yet, Sandra said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does Alani get pizza every day, Sandra? Oh man. Mm. Waiting for the ding of the timer. Yes, she does. Hold her over till dinner, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
Pepperoni.
That's my favorite, pepperoni.
Funny. I've already seen a couple spots.
Pepperoni, that's the only one I'll eat. And cheese,
Yeah.
good stuff. I mean, I've had the sausage and Hawaiian and the pineapple and this and that, but I prefer the just only pepperoni. I had one the other night. Just in it? No. Sunday night, Monday night. I don't know. I had one last couple of days. I see Maya. She's behind you. I see her ears sticking up.
Look at
A
all. Window.
lot of action going on out there, Maya. She's all into looking outside. What do you see, huh?
She won't tell.
I know.
Sandra's having Hawaiian pizza for her.
Oh, you are? Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the Hawaiian, the pineapple and all that. Yeah, Dave likes the one that has everything on it. Supreme, I think it's called. Because I always got Jen and I at Little Caesars, always got us pepperoni, and of course Dave had to have the Supreme. And he knew that we wouldn't eat his. So what I did was got a large for each of us. So we all had our own. Don't touch. And then Jen and I got breadsticks. I love breadsticks.
Next door.
Wow. I don't hear the dogs.
She never barks at me when I go outside like Gordo. I carry him outside and she's like barking at me. I'm like, quit.
She knows you. Does she stop when you tell her to? At
Yeah.
least she minds, right?
Too neat and Supreme is okay, Sandra said.
Yeah. Don't like Supreme. Only pepperoni will do for me. Yeah, but Dave even gets it with anchovies. Yeah, anchovies, yeah. I suppose I could take this out and unplug it. Note to self, there's no water here. So
Because it says, enjoy it, Sandra. Carol says, yeah, yippee, woohoo. Signed the last outside border on this very far quote.
And also later.
Sandra says, I like pepperoni. One very small
Something like that.
pieces.
hmm, This says Medicare. I qualify for 1,569 a year for groceries. Medicare. If you have Medicare and and I live in King County, and
Well,
I do.
can't get them up on it.
Yeah, no, that's it was written in there. You can tell. But I have to call this
Did come on
number,
5 minutes
so
early. I guess I can leave 5 minutes early. Anybody got any questions?
yay, Cheryl.
Probably won't sit and solve on that tonight.
Very small pieces for the pepperoni. Okay.
No more questions, nothing, comments. Okay, we'll see you next time, and I'll say you could be a confident quilter too.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Beach it. Have a great night. Thank you for coming. And if you haven't given a thumbs up, please give one on your way out. Have a good night.